just cutting them to shreds.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
That's good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even...
It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
from the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now James returning. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's James. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
to make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
Right now. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he finds his tight end, Graham. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be Young again. Being chased out. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Young on the keeper.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
24-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now a timeout.
4 yards.
7 seconds left in the first half.
49er first down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He's tackled.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Garoppolo. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. Still fighting for more. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Chicago.
Montgomery. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Third down.
Off the play fake, Young. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
This is third.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
A
number
5-yard touchdown. And the Bears cut into that lead.
lining up for the point.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Raheem Mostert.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is Mostert. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll move the chains. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now James returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here is Young. And he finds Montgomery complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Pass complete to Allen Robinson.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a 1st down throw for Young. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And down inside the 15 he goes. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slam.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And this is
Young working out of the gun.
down.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
4th down, Young. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20, as he'll take it all the way up to the 20-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Chicago.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Young's pass.
Not much there, only a yard. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him 1st downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they had the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46. It's caught outright by Graham. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
At the 49ers,
Young.
28-yard line.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the red zone now, Young. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime.
Kickoff.
And And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the 49ers, the win moves them to 12-1 now.